All right. Good news. Good news. Said I wasn't going to be able to prep my flan um, without the coming encounters last time, and I was wrong. My Torkoal is actually a really good planetary lead. Bates only sleds on turn 2 from Salazzle, which is the important thing, right? So that we dodge any extra damage on our slider and any risk of a burn. And that has actually made my flannery prep. Like I have a really clean looking flannery with Armaldo as the slider, with only the mons currently in my box, which is really nice. I've also prepped um, Flannery's Gym. I have lines that I'm relatively comfortable with for all but one trainer. Um, hopefully, yeah, I don't know. It's right now it looks pretty scuffed. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. In the time for the time being, we're gonna fight our way through the gym. We're gonna get our jagged pass encounter. We're gonna get our chimney peak encounter, and we're going to get our Kanto starter, or not Kanto. We're gonna get our Hoenn starter. Um, with the fact that our Hoenn starter doesn't actually need to come to Flan, we really would like Sceptile, just because that mon is nuts. But anyways, let's uh let's get going, shall we? See these notes. So, Caracosta doesn't need to be underleveled, and it is actually coming to several fights in Flannery's Gym. So we're going to level it to the cap, but it is coming to this first fight. First of all, I guess everyone can meet your items. Um, I know this first fight is a double, and technically slot order kind of matters. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't matter with the line I'm taking. I don't think. So who's coming to this one? So Kingdra, Crobat, and Torterra are all coming to this fight. You're not. You're not. You're not. Well, Armaldo's coming to the gauntlet, so we'll just take Armaldo. But yes, Caracosta is coming, and where is he? Pyroar. Pyroar is coming. So the leads are Caracosta and Kingdra. And we have to make some move slot decisions, but I think I have a decent handle on what I want. Caracosta is going to need to choose. Oh, no, I don't want Hydro Pump actually. It's going to need to choose which of its stabs it wants a real move. So I'm going to drop Liquidation for Rock Slide, with the rationale being that I need to. I think there's a moment in Flannery's Gym, I think, where I do click Rock Slide, and I don't ever click Liquidation in Flannery's Gym, and that might seem like a very short-term focus, but it's like there's a degree of certainty there, and it does make my Flannery's Gym better. Whereas we don't really know if we're ever going to click Liquidation um, past that point. Plus, Costa will get a flex slot, um, so it will get, at the very least, it will get Surf um, if it needs Water Stab, which is not great because it has a markedly worse special attack than physical attack, but it's something. And it will almost certainly start using that flex slot. Like we're going to drop Rock Slide for a flex slot um, to get speed control, and also to get uh, water type stab, but realistically, it's about speed control. But anyways, I think having the priority is better. Priority is oftentimes very useful in double battles, and so I think keeping Aqua Jet is better than having water stab on Costa, um, especially when we are very close to the surf sim, where technically, if there's a moment where I need water stab in Winona Split, um, I can drop rock slide for surf without feeling too bad about it, considering I will get rock tomb PM at Lily Cove. So long-winded, but we're not going to learn liquidation. We're going to uh, keep the current move set because I'm going to click rock slide in Flannery's gym. At least I think so. I don't really remember. It just says Caracost is killing something. And I believe it's in Sun, so it has to be with Rock Slide. Also, we're gonna drop Seed Bomb for Woodhammer. I think Torterra having mixed coverage with its grass type moves is quite valuable, right? There's lots of things that are like quad weak, or lots of things. There's a decent number of things that are quad weak to grass that are more vulnerable to special damage than they are to physical damage. Um, and the ability to heal and make progress is something good, very good on something with shell armor. Um, because if I'm like cycling something down or clicking Feather Dance a bunch or whatever, and then I bring in Torterra, it can just sit in front of it and Giga Drain it down to remain relatively healthy. Obviously, we have Synthesis to help with that, but like Giga Drain, when you outspeed something, Giga Drain can work better. Furthermore, it makes it less vulnerable to counter. Um, we saw that come into play on the last split relatively often. So we're going to drop Seed Bomb. I don't think Seed Bomb's a real click. I don't remember ever clicking it in my PB, like pretty much at all. So yeah, we're going to drop Seed Bomb. And then we overheat. I think I'm going to drop. It's like Flame Burst is Focus Sashes. Incinerate is Gems. I think I drop Incinerate. Yeah, I think I drop Incinerate. Both are like literally extremely unlikely to be clicked between now and the end of the game. So it's talking very fringy, very, very fringy stuff. Anyways, so it's items and we need some pre-damage. So wise glasses somewhere here. And iron ball to Caracosta. And Crobat, slot 5, pre-damage to 82. And 5, 82. And Caracosta is being pre-damaged to 58. Pre-damage to 8. I think that that is the only thing we need. Take this double. and then we'll run the gauntlet, I think, before we take our encounters, just because I don't know. Actually, I don't. I literally don't remember when I get access to the encounters. We can't get. I think we can't get left guide in this, um, just because I don't think slot order actually matters. Um, oh, there's the encounters. Oh, so I think I can, if I bring the acro bike, I can get, I'm not sure though. I can get my encounters without running the gauntlet. Anyways, Karakost, we're gonna Dragon Pulse the Gliscor slot, and Karakosta is going to protect. And then we're going to Aurora Beam the Gliscor slot, and Crobat is going to switch into the Karakosta slot. Okay, that's why we pre-damage to 88. We are going to Octazooka the Stonjourner slot, and U-turn the Stonjourner slot. We're going back into Karakosta. Well, we're very slow, so it really does not matter. Um, and then we're going to bring in Pyroar in Kingdra slot and protect Karakosta. And we're going to Flamethrower, Ferrothorn, and we're going to just waste a move here. We are going to Flamethrower the Superior, and we're going to protect. Okay, and we're going to Terra, and we're going, oh, no, we're going to Overheat, and we're going to Torterra. I don't think I have the Acro Bike right now, so at the mock. So, anyways, I'm actually completely safe. I think my gauntlet is totally safe. So I'm just gonna run the gauntlet, and then we'll take the encounters, like I said. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So, I think we're fine. All right, so we want. I think we do want Pyroar. No, no, we don't. We do want Armaldo though. That's Salazzle. We want Kelder, Breloom, and we want Corviknight. Um, I believe there are some move decisions I need to make on Braylon as well. Fire Blast. Honestly, Fire Blast might be better than don't want Stone Age either. Although, should I? No, I don't want Stone Age. At least I don't think I want Stone Age. Um, but I think that I am meant to drop. I just don't think Breloom has a free turn to click Worry Seed anymore. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm meant to keep Worry Seed because if it's not able to click Worry Seed, when is it going to click Synthesis? Maybe I'm meant to put Sky Uppercut in that slot and then keep a Flex slot. I think that might actually be it. Like the 10 power points might matter more. Oh, if I come across fucking okay, what maybe Sprayloom. What's its learn set? Okay, Sky Uppercut is the last move it learns. So it's not getting a higher power. I think I might actually be meant to drop. Yeah, I think I cut Synthesis and Worry Seed, and then because I do need Brick Break for the Gauntlet, but I do think I'm actually meant to cut both Synthesis and Worry Seed for for a flex slot, which is either Brick Break, Poison Jab, um, or Thunder Punch. So yeah, I just it's what I was saying. It's like Breloom is not out healing anything. Like healing moves, the value of them goes down on frail mons and um, mons without shell armor immensely. Um, and Worry Seed, we clicked it once, but I don't know of another chance to really click it again that is like off the top of my head. Maybe, I don't know, maybe against like Dug Trios or something. That feels so cringy, whereas like 10 extra power on your primary stab feels like it would come up a decent amount of the time. So I think we drop Worry Seed for the Sky Uppercut and we just have a flex slot. Because we, like I said, we do actually need Brick Break for their gauntlet. So, and then obviously we want to pre-poison Breloom before we gauntlet. So that's slot 5. Poison 5. Um, and then what? I there's my Breloom. I don't think there are any like, secondary effects. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to give you a cherry. If I'm forgetting something, I don't think I am. Um, if Sortera has Tortillas should just be in order regardless, right? 'Cause I'm not sure what kills here, but those are, I don't know. I'm gonna give it this sand just to be safe. I think if I give it the soft sand, it will definitely just be in order. I've seen some fucking weird stuff with, yeah. Because if it, for some reason, baits, what's it? If it's some reason, for some reason, baits out of order, we want it to have the soft sand. Yeah. Um, and I have super potions this time, so not going to be lighting a bunch of orange on fire. Did I feel like I should get the acro. I feel like that's just the safe thing to do. Um, yeah, I feel like I should just get the acro bike just in case. I don't remember fucking anything. What's kosher? Where are they? Oh, they're here. Okay. Right, so we synthesis. All right, that's fine. We synthesis can no longer synthesis again. To Q. Sure. Did I crit? What the fuck happened? Anyways, you got a Breloom. Right, well, we don't actually need to brick break then. Slazzle. All right. So next one, we are leading granites. I guess I should probably let at least synthesize. Did I click anything else a whole bunch? No. Um, you're leading Corviknight. And we're holding a citrus. And is this the right bite? Oh no, I am just trying to change this. Okay. Um, I'll just hold the citrus on our Maldo too. I think this should be fine. Maldo. I'm just gonna reach like this to death. Stay at cool. Or thereabouts. And then two oxides kills this. Oh, do I have doubles clicked, don't I? Oh, well, our mother is still not dead to actual death, I believe, so we're fine. We're unworried about that. Mm, Lepa, feather dance. All right. We give Basil the poison barb. Maldobu Rostberry. You get no item. You get no item. Citrus. Oh, no. You have a citrus now. Um, hold up. Why does Salazzle have the voice environment? Oh, that's okay. That's old. That's from when I was Kingdra. Oh, I think it just gets a citrus now. Yeah. Okay. See. Okay. Yeah, that looks sound. Okay. So we're going to feather dance. No, correct. Feather dance. Feather dance. Going to Torterra. Now this is always Woodhammer. We're into Armaldo. No. Armaldo is going to Rock Slide once. Okay. And then Lich Life. Lich Life should heal like, pretty full after grassy terrain. Okay. Wigglytuff. Okay. Sure. It's out of order, but sure. Um, we just go straight to Salazzle. Salazzle takes nothing from this, so we don't have to worry about the fact that yeah, this is like completely fine. We sit on this until we wake up. Okay, and we sludge bomb. Um, I think this thing is actually able to howl now, unfortunately. We're just gonna go back to Armaldo. That sucks. Um, we're gonna slide, and I think with Flare Blitz recoil, this will always kill. Okay. I didn't realize it could bait out of order there. Sec. So we're just gonna go to whoops. Calder. We're gonna Mach Punch twice. Yep. That's that. Didn't go quite how I anticipated. I thought Arcanine was gonna come in second, but yeah, is what it is. Okay. Let's take these encounters. Egg's right there, so we'll do the egg first. Okay. Not had this before. Um, it's better than what I have had in the past. I remember Swampert being really terrible. Like, not terrible, obviously, it's a protect bot, but this thing gets blaze overheat, which, and it's like not super slow, and that immediately makes it better than anything Swampert can do outside of clicking protect. I'm sure it's not bad at clicking protect either, but blaze overheat, plus it's like, honestly, it would be good in the one fight that's kind of sketchy for me in Player's Gym. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's just like a passable fighting type, and it also has blaze overheat. But yeah, it seems pretty good. It seems better than Swampert for sure. Obviously, we would have. Well, the guy we wanted was Septile, right? As is always the case here, but it's pretty good. Okay, who was a chicken? Oh my god, this would have been also good if this was Richardson. Who's a chicken? The striker. The thing is we've only had one striker for so long, right? Like it was Kane for so long, and everyone else who played the position sucked. I don't know. Do we have to go like fucking 90s? Fuck. I don't know 90s well enough to say anything. Like I'm not gonna cleanse me. Fuck that. No. Never watched them play. Um, I don't know. Red, orange, red. So we'll see. He could come good. I think he's having an okay loan spell. Scored that cool Europa League goal. Wax. And I mean, this is just like really serviceable. It's gonna do. I mean, yeah, it's just like completely unexceptional, but it's gonna be ungimped. It will do the things it does normally. Yeah, it's just I know it's fast, but it's like a very nondescript set of IVs. Okay. Um, there's like a rare candy over over here, right? Yeah. All right. Let's take this jagged pass encounter. Okay, but first of all, everyone, give me your items. Is it or be this? I mean, I don't fucking know. Do we? We're not into box two yet, are we? Surely not. Um, mm, you sure? How do I get to Jagged Pass from here? Get the acro bike. Oh fuck me. Or rather, I don't. Do I need the? Anyways, we'll go this way. All right. Um, I mean, huh? You know what? I mean, like it's does a lot of the same stuff as Oracle, but I feel like with its typing, I don't know. I think with Torkoal in the boxes is like not a great encounter, but it's fine. It's whatever. Go here. It's funny. Do you want? It's a it's a dupe, but oh, that does more damage than I thought it would. Wait, no, I'm weak to fire type attacks. Hopefully, I don't fucking kill any of my guys here. That would be a fucking stupid way to lose a guy to a wild Turtonator. Ah! Um, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna para. Who's a Turtonator? Fender. It's not a very good one. Defender who's not very good that comes to mind. This might be slightly harsh. Had some good years, but like I said, the first defender who comes to mind is not very good. Docile, so that's neutral. I mean, that's good that it's physically bulky, right? I mean, yeah, it's just gonna function as a Turtonator will. Honestly, given that my Torkoal is so gimped from a bulk standpoint, now I think of it, this might actually be a useful encounter because my Torkoal is just going to be like a protect guy. This Torkoal, but Torkoal, and by extension this, like having Shell Armor and being decently bulky with this typing is like a notable niche. Notable? It's a niche. So It's not bad. It's not, I mean, it's not weird if you're a Grudagon. And um, yeah, I could see it coming to fights every so often, probably just to click rapid spin. But I don't know, it gets big moves. It can click big moves. Obviously this one has a pretty bad special attack, but it can nonetheless it can click big moves. Chimney Peak now. There is a decent case to be made for magnet pulling this now. That's something I thought about when I looked at my plan and I found a consistent line because like part of the case against magnet pulling is that I could get Midnight Lycan, who is a potential plan slider, but I don't need that now. The thing is, so I'm just thinking, I do have Blaziken now, who who replicates a lot of what Lucario does. Not a lot. I mean, I don't know. It's that, but that is true though. Like, if I'm remembering correctly, a lot of what Lucario does is click CC with a decent speed tier, which my Blaziken is perfectly capable of doing, right? And then, like, I don't know about the Lycans, to be perfectly honest. I have no clue about the Lycans. I don't know whether they're good or bad at this point in the game. I've never had them before. They could be good for all I know. Um, I know that they are a common sack to Yanmega, at least the non-Midnight ones. I don't know if Midnight, I mean, Midnight is probably a decent hideout mon by virtue of having no guard, right? Potentially. Um, yeah, I have no clue. And then the other guys in that table outside of Drudagon who sucks, and we just never want to see Drudagon, which is if you want to make a case for magnet pulling, maybe it revolves around Drudagon being horrible and you not wanting to pull Drudagon. But at the same time, okay, so Como is better than Lucario. Is it? I don't know. Probably Como is better than Lucario. It has Protect. Um, and it's overstated. Yeah, it's gotta be. Fucking Altaria is so much better than Lucario. It's not even funny. Hariyama, I think, for my box, especially because it has knockoff. Obviously, and Guts is insane. Obviously, Guts is an insane ability, but Hariyama has knockoff, which I think is it does, right? It has knockoff. I swear on my life. Does it have it when it's caught here though? What is it? It's level 40? Yes, it does. Okay, so Hariyama has knockoff, which is important for my box specifically because I think I have only two knockoff users. I think I have just Victory Bell and Costa. And I'll probably have Muckalola post Surf Sand, but that's not guaranteed. But I do think Hariyama is definitely better than Lucario for my box. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you could go either way. Did I heal? I did heal. Oh fuck, I didn't get. I don't. Actually, it does matter, right? Hariyama can have. We could get a second black belt, so we do want. I think I've talked myself out of what's it? Fucking magnet pulling. I think I just wanted. tried a high roll, I think, because it's like outside of Dragon, even the low roll, like the low roll is Lycan, which again I have no idea. So useful info, I guess. I don't fucking know. Hold, let me look at the Lycan's fucking dex pages. Lycan. It's 40, so it's missing Rock Tomb. How relevant is that? Probably not very. So anyways, midnight. I don't know. These don't look very good, to be perfectly honest. I mean, there's. I might be supposed to magnet pull. I think I am supposed to magnet pull. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Trapped on the wrong side. So I've got to go back up and back down anyways. Um, it's cowardly. Cowardly for sure. But I think I am supposed to magnet pull. Where is it? And also, we definitely kind of don't want you or you. Oh, no. Sure. Okay. That was supply a prize. Surprise, certainly, but a welcome one. That fucking Star Wars quote, I guess. Do I have Thunderwave? Do have Thunderwave. Does this have anything that can fucking hit me? What is it? It's level 40. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think this is the best encounter here. Obviously doesn't fucking do dick fuck for a little while. Actually, it has Roost. It has Roost right now. That's like a good typing. Good might be pushing it. It has Roost with it's a good typing. It's the first, second dragon type I have in my third. I already have Executor. But it has Roost. That's a real asset. Can't hit me. I mean, yeah, I'd rather this than Lucario. Oh my god, you fucking piece of shit, stay paralyzed. Piss me off. All right. I mean, that's yeah, that's really good. Who's Altaria? Altaria. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's way better than Lucario. Again, obviously not in the short term. You need the Mega Stone for it to be really good, but like, damn, that's really lucky. Um, who is Altaria? Altaria is someone good. Uh, for no particular reason. Just a good midfielder. Right? All right, let's go see this thing. Wait a damn minute. I was supposed to, yeah, I was supposed to go down the other way. My bad. Oh my God. Okay. Dental. Is that neutral? No. Minus defense. There's a lot of SPDAF. Really high SPDAF. I mean, that's a good thing, right? I mean, I don't know. This is yeah, it's sorry, tripping on words. Mega Altaria is Mega Altaria, right? I mean, it's not Mega yet, but Altaria is Altaria. The one time I had it, it was minus speed and it was still insane. Um, this one, like, okay, I mean, this is like, yeah, uh, I don't think IVs matter all that much. It's just can't be turbo gimped, and this one is not turbo gimped, so it'll be amazing. So happy with that. And now I think we can just play the game. I think I should be cautious with um with my lines, given that I made a pretty meaningful mistake um in that first set of fights, right? In the gauntlet. But I think we can kind of just play the game now. And wait, no, actually, maybe it's good to look at that last. Here, I'm gonna. mm, yeah, yeah. I'll export, and I'm just gonna look at that last fight before plan right now and see if Turtonator, one of these three, or maybe multiple. I can see. Yeah, does Altaria? It doesn't get innate defog, does it? I know it gets defog, but I don't think it gets innate defog. Regardless, I think Terminator probably for the one Mon. Anyways, uh, I think probably there's some stuff that could help us. Actually, I don't want to, if necessary, I don't want to have to level these guys up. So, um, I'll just export. I don't have nothing as items. Just want to double check that. No items here. No items here. Okay. We're going to find Taria. Yeah. Here, let's say here. First of all, see. Here, let's say your level 54. With what moves? It probably Dragon Pulse dueling be Parasong Roost. Same as this, but with Dragon Pulse. Search. Uh, find terminate. 7. And then what do you get? I think it's probably pretty much the same. You had explosion. That's funny. Um, um, and torch it. You're not torch it, you're Blaziken. Level 57. And then I'm actually going to look at Combuskin, right? Because I want to delay. So to get CC. And then I probably keep. What? So Blaziken's moveset's got to be something like the last 4 moves there, right? That's its final moveset. So I can kind of keep whatever. Unless is it supposed to have Sky Uppercut over Flare Blitz? Surely not, right? Oh, actually, no, I could see that very much being the case. Feel like it's probably not going to have chains, right? That's the only rationale. Yeah. And uppercut for baiting. Okay, I'll just say it has Sky Uppercut. All right, so close combat. That over meet sky upper cut. And we are looking for You know it had an Arcanine. It's a very fucked up guy with an Arcanine. Yes, and it had Trampo. Okay, so Blaziken against Trampo. One shots with CC. So -1, -1. Oh, and then okay, it's only Earth power from Nido. Okay. Oh, hmm. Okay, I think that you we're definitely supposed to here. 1 second. We're definitely supposed to switch a flyer in on that. I think that is the lead. That has to be the lead. Hmm. I see. I see. It's guaranteed Earth power, right? So there's no chance of it having sub up when I'm in. If I icy, so it's always said to waterfall after that, and it does break sub. And so if it doesn't sub, I just kill because I'll outspeed. Okay, so that's like the most I can take there. It's like it always procs citrus. If okay, so that's consistent. That's very consistent. Would end up being is probably going to end up being Delphox then. Wait, no. I have grassy terrain on. That's fucking stupid. Um, it always procs. So the only way it's Delphox is if we get Sludge Bomb, like Hyrule Poison. Most of the time it's going to be you, and we're going to Tort, right, as always, and then we just kill it. And sometimes there's Stealth Rocks up. Okay. And Tort, it would always be Arcane 9. Uh, is Arcanine, what does Houndoom look like speed wise? Under speeds. It can be either. That's interesting. So there is like a wrinkle if it gets the poison in the high roll. Interesting. Um, but we do just go so Lum Houndoom. Very likely though, it's Arcanine next, picking guaranteed burn up. Gardenator takes that very well. And if it's Cyclops, it can just spin. And if it's guaranteed burn up, it's guaranteed CC. So it's gonna take minimum 31, 4, minimum 30 off of rapid spin. Which we can click rapid spin if Stealth Rocks is out. But we don't need to click rapid spin. We can if stealth box is up. We can click something else if it completes the range better. Because then I think we're banning guaranteed CC, so it makes sense that we go to Crobat who has speeds. -2. -2. That's a guaranteed kill with Brave Bird. And then we just go here and we switch it down. And but we get to U-turn then. Honestly, we could run like Silver Powder. For whatever that's worth. Although I think probably it's worth it to go. Might be. Here, let's see. 154. 28. And plus 138. Um, maybe, I don't know. I think that does look way better there. And then that's a team, right? Team, so Gyarados with the citrus. Blaziken. I don't think it matters what Blaziken runs, but we should run an item in case. Um, what would even make sense? I don't think anything makes much sense. Fucking black, but no, let's run citrus. Like, I don't know, maybe it needs to switch in on burn up or something. Um, or Terra. Um, we'll put a citrus on Torterra too. Detonators. Citrus is not going to proc on Torterra. Crobat gets the silver powder and Houndoom. That's a Longberry, or rather a Chesto. That looks good all of a sudden. That looks consistent. Okay, sure. That's good. Hope the rest of it's all good. Either way, I think it's time to go. Time to run it up. See these notes. Okay. All right, so I want, oh, okay. Do one on Malto. And I want Gigalit, a Roga, a Togepi, a Hyrule, and Kingdra. Okay. Um, let's read this over. Just see if there are any catches. Okay. HJK. It's always HJK. Into Robat, and that means we always kill. And I think should always bait as long as HJK hits. It always baits Talonflame. If HJK misses, it can bait Rodon. But I think we just have to fucking cook with that. It's 1%, right? It's 1%. And then it's like we're going to what we're going to Togi. It's always overheat. Kendra doesn't really care if Nasty Plot is clicked. If it does that, uh, back into Togi. Yeah, we'll flip back into Togi. At which point it's neutral, and then we go to Kendra, and then we flip it again. Uh, the second time we flip. We're going to our Malta who's holding the one berry, and our Malta can slide. Okay, makes sense. And then, or no, if the second time we flip and it doesn't kill, we go into Giga. Yes, we go into Giga, right? And Giga can slide. And then it's, yeah, and then it's that, and then okay, tracks. So we have, if that happens, we're still fine. But normally it's going to be Talonflame, we go to Togi, we go to Giga, then we slide, and then it can be either. Um, if it's you, we go to Togi. Um, if I'm burned, that's what I'd say burned. It should pretty much always be, yeah, I'm taking a knob off of their bits that it will always be Shandy if I get burned. The flamelets into the action, or what? Okay, yeah, I am. Okay. So if I get burned, it will always be Shandy. I'm healthy, it will typically be Rotom. But I show kill, so it was only going to be Thunderbolt. We'll go to Togi. Go to Kingdra. We or no. Yeah, we flip into Togi. Back into Kingdra. Should I be? Should I be carrying something other than Togedemaru? Other than Armaldo, for example. Like, do I outspeed? I don't outspeed. That sucks. Um, it just feels like a lot of electric type attacks for Togi to take. Although, so if it's because this is not guaranteed to kill. This is actually quite unlikely to kill. Okay. And it will be, so we can go to, maybe we go to Maldo. Maldo will always be overheat at that point. Uh, Yeah, we can just go to Maldo, who always baits overheat, and then we would turn again into Giglet. Oh, okay, okay. If that's what happens. Okay, so the third flip turn, if it doesn't kill, will be into a Maldo. Got it. Um, as for his safety, Kingdrick can definitely always take 3 overheats. Um, and yeah, so I think that's consistent. Okay, so let's get the items passed out. So, Lumberry on you. Uh, also going to wait you. What is citrus? Berry you. That's frost on you. No item on Crobat. Shed shell. Shed shell. Okay. Okay. I think this should be consistent. All right. This. Okay. Oh, so this is always high jump kick. We'd prefer this hits. Yeah. Um, so after a hit HJK with the bravery recoil, this is now always let me double check this. Max roll is 85. Okay. So this is always going to be acrobatics. We're going to or it's actually not always going to be acrobatics. I think it can be will-o-wisp technically. I don't want to click because I could get flame body burned, and it also doesn't matter. This is always flare blitz. We're going to giggle it. We kind of actually hope that we get burned here, um, because we will still. Okay, good. What I was going to say is we will still kill after the burn, and this means we always paint Chandelure. And I think that this version is safer. I mean, it's like I don't know that the other version is unsafe. It's just like there's more stuff happening. Anyways, Switch AI can't proc in this situation because we show a fast 2-hit KO to Rotom in the back. So we just get to kill this with Point Thrower. Um, and this is guaranteed Thunderbolt, I believe. Yeah, it should be. It's guaranteed Thunderbolt. We're going to Togi D. Mm. This is now guaranteed Overheat. I don't think it's worth clicking Fake Out. I don't think I ever outdamage lefties. But this is guaranteed overheat. We're going to King. I believe that this is either Willow or T-Bolt. We're going to flip turn to our Maldo. Okay. So we're going to slide. If it Willows, we have the Lumberry. And the thing is even if we were burned, it would still be a 2-shot. So if it parried into burn, we would still be okay. Um, and it couldn't Thunderbolt us again because its highest damaging move was Overheat, which can't status us. So it's fairly consistent. I think we could have baited in the different order, but um, we had we looked at that, and I think it was also fairly consistent. Okay, so next fight, we lead Nito for the first time ever, I think. Earth power. That's always, always artillery or semi-random move. Costa. Kill. It's reason. It's not reason. It's definitely not wheezing. It's okay. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's a good catch. I guess it's borked. It doesn't work because the chain kill we want doesn't work anymore. So I actually think, what if this was Turtonator switching in here? That's always okay. Because Turtonator is shell armor, so we don't care as much about sniper scope lines. We don't care at all about sniper scope lines. What if Turtonator switches in here? And then we do go to Torterra after all. Because okay, wait. Um, because then you can actually it doesn't need to be Magneton, it can be you because you don't have to switch it on play rough if you're getting the chain kill. Right? Because we can still it would still be a chain kill because you do show a KO. Show a KO. I remember this. Show a KO into all three, so it would be a chain kill. So we could give you the metal cone. And you can come in, you can always come in on solar beam? Yeah. Okay. That's consistent, right? Because Turtonator, I mean Turtonator is what does it. Turtonator comes in here, right? Always EQ. We go Talon like before. It's that tailwind. We go Caracosta now, right? We go Caracosta on the flamethrower, always solar beam. And we go X-Gun that. Real run. Iron Head. And you can't shell smash. You have to use a fire move. Um, Caracosta stops a fire move. Stops. Yeah, and then at -2. Oh, but see that? Yeah, that's overheat. Um, what if it was? What if we just go to? What if we just go to Turtonator? It's always Dragon Claw. Turtonator is much better here than Kingdra, I think. Yeah, that's very consistent. I think that might be Crystal Glass, honestly. Um, okay. Well, everyone give me your items. We have made on the fly change to the next line. Turtonator will be joining us the first time. Fuck. We want Torterra. We want Nido King. King? Nido Queen. We want Nido Queen. Can't disrespect women like that. We want Nido Queen. We want Costa and Excadrill. Okay. So you're gonna learn explosion, so that's gonna be your fourth move slot. Yeah. Super fan. And then I think that that's pretty much each of his move set for the entire game, right? No, I don't want body slam. No, I don't want crunch either. Nope, bad. Okay. And then item wise, first of all, leading you, holding the soft sand. Note this to be true. Torterra gets the muscle band just like before. And then Excadrill is going to get the metal coat because unlike Magneton, it needs it to one tap easily. And I think everyone else gets a citrus? Should, right? Yeah, because they're exclusively acting as pivots except Talonflame who's setting Tailwind. Okay. Alright, that should be good. After this is the gauntlet. I'll want to look that over. Okay. Alright, so we Earth Power. And this is semi-random move. We're going to Turtonator. Okay. It's usually going to be Psychic. I don't think the Spidef drop matters uh, at all. Anyways, we go to uh, Torterra, and this can be Thunderwave, or it can be Psychic. Yeah. All right. And we kill with Woodhammer. And this is always Megmortar for always Flamethrower. Yeah. And we're going to Turtonator again. Citrus Pox. This is always EQ. We're going to Talonflame. Mm. And we're going to set Tailwind. Yeah, it's going to deal a lot, but it's still always Flamethrower. This is turn one of Tailwind. I'm going to Carcosta. Turn two of Tailwind. This is always Solar Beam, and we're going to Excadrill. Okay. And because it is still Tailwind, it's turn three of Tailwind. We're going to KO with Drill Run. So we outspeed. Now Excadrill shows two fast KOs in the back. It's only one guaranteed fast KO, which is the one that's going to switch in, which is Wheezing. Um, so because it shows a KO to Turtonator, Turtonator has to attack it. It has to use a fire type attack, and we're going to go to our own Turtonator. Okay. Because this is now guaranteed Dragon Claw. It cannot click what's it? It cannot click Shell Smash because it sees that after it Shell Smashes, I'm gonna kill it with Dragon Pulse. So it must click Dragon Claw. And we get to kill it with Earthquake, which is a guaranteed kill with the Muscle Band. Alright. Okay. And then next up is the Gauntlet. We need this first turn is we don't want Nasty Plot. We have no real way of stopping it. Because if nasty plot happens, I will crit. Wait, yes, actually, yeah. So nasty plot, I will crit does get us, but then it's not even, if it nasty plots, it's not even guaranteed to psychic. It's like very low percentage. It's, yeah, it's whatever. Anyways, so Lum Sharp flips into Chesto, Caracosta, Rock Slides, and then most of the time it's going to be Solrock, and some of the time it's going to be Toucan. Um, when it's Solrock, we will go to Exca, and we're going to Iron Head, and then that kills, and then we go here, so it's Overheat, and we go into Kingdra, and we flip turn into Exca, we kill, and then when it's you, we go, wait. Uh, when it's you, I think we go into, it depends on where I'm at HP wise. If I'm high enough that it's only Bullet Seed, then I go into Crobat and I U-turn into Exca, guaranteed Rock Blast and kill, or yeah, I'll guaranteed Rock Blast and kill. Right, and it is guaranteed Rock Blast? Yeah, okay. And then if I'm not, what do I do? I'm too low. Is there anything that takes all of those attacks? I mean, I think the closest thing, because I'm very, very unlikely to bait Overheat. I think the closest thing would be to go to X-Cat, or maybe just, yeah, maybe Kingdra. Okay, yeah, if I'm low enough, I go just straight okay. We solved that. We go straight Kingdra, and then we go extra and chain. Okay, so that works. Um, and then second fight, Crobat kills. Then it's Darm. It's not Sun. Crobat kills. Darm is in semi-random move into Gyarados. Rock Slide into Costa. I think there is some crit dodging involved here. It needs running crits. Should kill. Yeah. Well, then we'll just dodge running crits. Fuck it. Um, yeah, so Costa with his citrus. Actually, it would need like a very specific set of running crits. Would it? No. Uh, like if I proc citrus, I'm mostly gonna be fine. That's right. Okay, anyways, after that it's gonna be you. We're going into Exco, we're going into Kingdra, we're clicking an attack, we're going back into Extra, and we're gonna kill. That works. That works. Yes. Yeah, we just don't get consecutive crit by the Darm, and it works. And like, or consecutive high roll crit even, or like the right combo consecutive crits kills us, but yeah. Um, so we U-turn. We have a sharp beak, and we U-turn into Kendra. Then that's always focus blast. Go back to you and kill with the wing beat. So it's you, we U-turn to Gyarados. He was holding this citrus because U-turn, icy wind. Waterfall always kills even if it burns. Just get to hold the citrus. Icy wind, and then we wait for you to not have Destiny Bond up. How does Destiny Bond work with on if I'm so if I outspeed you on one turn and then until the user moves again. So it's until the user takes another turn, the effect disappears. Okay. So we do just have to wait for it to use not Destiny Bond. We have to Icy Wind and wait for it to use not Destiny Bond. Got it. And then we have Shark and Kindra as like backup ways to kill that. Then we easily pivot to get Crobat in here and kill it. Okay. Okay, I think that's looks good. I don't see any holes really. Obviously there's a little risk, but it seems pretty fiction. Looking first, everyone give me items. I just want on this team, I just want Kiracosta, right? Yeah. No, I want Excadrill. My bad. Um, okay, who's coming along? None of you. But you are, you are, you are, you, you are. Okay. Um, yes, I would like to learn Flip Turn. I'm going to learn Flip Turn over Ice Fang. Yeah, I would like to learn Liquidation over Waterfall. And Gyarados is going to learn for the Gauntlet. Gyarados is going to learn Icy Wind. Gyarados is a pretty good user of Icy Wind in general, just because it's quite bulky. Even if it's not dealing much damage, Icy Wind is just a speed control move, really. Um, it's a pretty decent user of Icy Wind. It can use Icy Wind against Shaman Sky, and because my Gyarados is minus attack, it can't, like, Ice Fang, legitimately, it matters, but like the overwhelming amount of value you get out of Ice Fang, which I'm not going to learn, um, is killing Shaman Sky. Um, outside of that, Ice Fang is, oops, my bad. Ice Fang is not a particularly, like, I don't remember really clicking it in my PB. Um, but Icy Wind, I do think I eventually, once I got to the department store, I think I gave my Gyarados the Icy Wind Flex slot. Um, I don't remember what other Flex slot moves Gyarados has, but it's a good user speed control. It's bulky, right? And it has a fairly unique type profile. So um, that's something we lack among the speed control guys we do have. Like it's like Magneton and Ampharos are very similar type profiles, both weak to ground. Gigalith also weak to ground, and Gyarados is ground immunity that is now going to have speed control. So that's pretty useful. Um, what other speed control guys? I don't even know what other speed control guys we have. No, we don't want Hydro Pump. Do want waterfall though. And then we're keeping bounce over. Um, we're keeping bounce over Ice Fang just because even when bounce doesn't get clicked, it's useful from a Switch AI standpoint. And you can click it like I have clicked it before. I remember clicking it at least once in my PB, giving Gyarados the wide lens and having it click bounce. Whereas again, I don't really remember, and my Gyarados was pretty good, but I don't really remember it clicking Ice Fang outside of getting the scale on Winona and clicking it against Shane and Sky. I don't remember it clicking Ice Fang really outside of that. No. There will probably be a fight where I'm like looking at it and I'm like, damn, I wish Gyarados had Ice Fang. It won't be Winona. And it does click Icy Wind like several times in this chip, um, based on the line I have. Okay, so Lumberry on you. Um, Chesto, you. It's actually silver powder, that's right, so that the ranges line up. But first of all, Hearthstone on you, silver powder on you, and I'll just give the other two citruses just in case. Yep, citrus, citrus. Wait, am I supposed to give Kingdra? Because Kingdra might switch. No, wait, Kingdra might switch in, but only. Okay, yeah, only against Toucanon, and it does actually want a citrus for that. Okay. Shark is in the lead. Yes. Okay. Okay. Gauntlet time. Okay. Um, it's a little risk on this first turn. We don't want to see nasty plot. It's 20% nasty plot. We're gonna flip turn. Okay, hypnosis is good. That's why we have the one berry. That wipes out, I think, all of the risk in this fight. We're going to Caracosta. And this can, I think this can only be psychic or hypnosis. We're going to rock slide. Okay. This is Soul Rock for semi-random move, but Excadrill takes all of them, and it's never Rock Polish because Soul Rock outspeeds Caracosta, and we always kill with Iron Head. So this is now guaranteed overheat from Toucanon. We're going to Kingdra. We're going to um, flip turn on what I believe is Brave Bird. We're going back to Excadrill. Excadrill is holding the Hard Stone, and with the Hard Stone and with the flip turn chip, it always KOs with Rock Slide. Okay. All right, next fight. No, yes, Crobat does lead. So Excadrill, give me your item. Get a Caustic, give me that Chesto. Citrus is 4. Um, Caracosta. And Kingdra and Gyarados already have citruses, yes. I'll give, I mean, I don't know, I'll fucking give Sharpedo a citrus, I guess. Um, Crobat needs the, where is it, Poison Barb. And Excadrill needs these sauce in it. Let's check that. Poison barb, citrus, 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 soft sand, citrus. Yes, that is correct. Um, I don't know. Is it this? Okay. Cross poison is a guaranteed KO. This is semi-random move from Darm, and we're going into Gyarados. There's a little risk in dealing with this Darmanitan. I think like this thing is fucking bonkers, so that's pretty typical. We're going into Caracosta on what is always Rock Slide. Um, it didn't crit, so we're safe now. We kill with a Rock Slide of our own. Yeah. Okay. Um, we're going into Excadrill. I believe this is always. Wait. I just want to double check. It should be always Psychic, I believe. Yes. So we're going into Excadrill on always Psychic. So always Fire Blast, and we're going into Kingdra. We're going to deal the teensiest bit of chip with Dragon Pulse. Yep. I knew that would deal a lot of damage. This is still always Hyper Voice, or not always Hyper Voice. This can be counter, of course, but it's um, basically the point is it's never Fire Blast. We're going back to Excadrill after that little bit of chip. Um, Drill Run, because I'm holding Soft Sand, will always kill. Okay. Um, the next fight is a little jank too, actually, honestly. Um, so we are actually leading Crobat. Okay, first of all, give it. Um, citrus, we do want citrus on you and you. Um, actually, you can have a citrus as well. Fuck, my bad. Where am I? Lost my place in the notes. Oh, okay, so the sharp beak for Crobat. What? I think there's no other item specified, but we want citruses for all my friends, I believe. Um, no Kingdra can get burned. I don't believe it matters. Okay. All right, so we're going to U-turn here. And this is always Fire Blast, I think, and we're going to Kingdra. This is always Focus Blast. We're going Crobat. And we're going to Dual Wing Beat. Dual Wing Beat always kills after the little bit of U-turn chip. That chip was actually necessary. This is Houndoom, and it can either be Destiny Bond or Fire Blast. And we're going to Gyarados. Yeah. We don't care about burn here because U-turn into Icy Wind into Waterfall always kills even if Gyarados gets burned, which is why we're having to hold the Citrus. This is likely to be Destiny Bond. Yeah. Okay. So it will um Destiny Bond, I just looked it up. The way it works is that Gyarados will die if it kills Houndoom before it acts again. So we need to Icy Wind again to ensure that Houndoom gets a chance to click an attacking move. Okay, there we go. And now Waterfall. Waterfall kills. Um, I just want to check that Gyarados doesn't just fucking kill this, right? That would be funny. It does not. Okay, so this should always be Thunderfang, though. -1 citrus, that's unfortunate. This is always Thunderfang, and we're going to Exca. I just want to double check. Extra shows a fast two-shot with Rock Slide, so this is always Fire Lash. We're going to Kingdra. And then Kingdra baits only even at -1 defense. I don't check this. -1 defense. At -1 defense, Kingdra baits always leech life. We're going to flip turn into Crobat, who quad resists leech life. And just kill a Brave Bird. All right. There we go. Gauntlet done. Let me out. Is this coming out? No. How do I get out? This? Okay. That's this. Okay. Next step. We'll turn into Nido. I think this sauce and kill. And then that's always Flareon for only Flare Blitz. We're going to Caracosta. It's only Solar Beam. We're going to Hitmonlee. Who's going to click Fake Out. And, or maybe he's going to click Fake Out. It depends. Right? But it's holding the black belt so that it shows a kill to you. And you don't switch in. So it's always you. But we just, whether we click submission or double edge or whatever based on what our HP total is, so that we can get low enough to always bait poison jab and never boom. And then we go high roar, we kill. We go Costa again. It's never likely, yeah, because we have the citrus, so it's not going to be. So we go Costa again, which is always power whip. We'll give it conk. No. Hold up. What if it was what if it was Blaziken? Oh, that's wait. Does Muscle Man CC always kills? Because we are using the black belt? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Blaziken's going to be joining us. First, everyone give me items. Blaziken's going to be joining us. We were going to bring Conkeldurr to something, but Conkeldurr risked like running crits. So it's actually much safer to use Blaziken. Uh, so we want Costa from this team? Mm, and Sharpedo. Okay. No one else. Nido Queen again. And one, Pyro. Torchic. All right, not Blaziken yet. Okay, a lot of leveling to be done. I don't think I'm supposed to. Yeah. I don't know. Does Reckless Might affect this? But like 100% accuracy is important. Um, so yeah, it would just be for baiting purposes. I'm gonna get CC anyways soon. Um, okay. We need to wait. No, we need to wait. What? Uh, Torchic. We need to evolve Torchic first, and then we give it the Everstone. Mm, oh, whoops. My bad. Okay. Sure. Um, no, wait. How did I know? Everstone. And then we're leveling to 56 to get CC. Um, I mean, no, I think I do want, just for baiting reasons, I feel like Kevin Sky Uppercut is better, potentially. I don't know. Here's the thing, though. Um, hmm, I mean, it's likely to become a flex slot question mark. I guess it gets enough moves for flex slot, maybe. I don't know. Hmm. But yeah, it's gonna learn Sky Uppercut for now. I don't think like quick attack specifically. If it was like Mach Punch, obviously, then yeah, you keep it. Um, I mean, I don't think we want Flamethrower. No, no, we don't. Wonder if Blaziken had a chain kill. No, it surely doesn't. Yeah, there's no way that speeds Snooky, actually. My bad. Yes, we want to detect. We want overheat. And then I think I will keep Sky Uppercut. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I want to learn close combat. Uh, Okay, Blaziken. Introductory fight incoming. Okay, so we are leading with Sharpedo actually. Okay, citrus for you, and citrus for Pyro, apparently. Um, and then you and sauce and here and black belt. Okay, it's all good. I think that I don't believe Sharpedo needs anything. It's just clicking for turn once. Oh, I have to figure out what the fuck I'm going now. Okay. I think I went to leave, I went over here. Uh, all right. I believe it. I believe it. Okay. We're going to click flip turn. And this is guaranteed body press. We're going to Nido Queen. Nido Queen is going to kill with Earth Power. And this is always Flareon. And Flareon can only click Flare Blitz. And we're going to Caracosta. Hmm. I think we're meant to protect here. This is always Solar Beam. You're just meant to protect to give a little tick. And then this is, again, it's always Solar Beam. I just want to check how much damage we've taken. So 83 versus you. 83. So 8. Oh, hey, that works out. Um, so we're supposed to fake it now. And I think that it's now taken enough damage that it always dies to a low kick. Well, I felt low kick. Oh, it deals over half. Okay, sure. So yeah, this is always Skun Tank or always Poison Jab. Poison Jab sees a roll kill with every roll. So it was only Poison Jab. And we're going to Pyroar. Okay, that's fine. That's why we have the citrus. Part of why we have the citrus anyways. Pyroar and Sun just fast kills this with overheat. Okay. And then I just want to look at damage rolls here. Pyro, where are you? Um, Power max damage roll is 41. Okay, so we're super safe. Okay, we're going into Caracosta on what should be guaranteed body slam. It can't explode now that it's the last one left. This is now guaranteed power whip, and we're going to Blaziken. Blaziken is going to get its debut kill by clicking CC. Nice. Let me out. Is this? Is this? Fuck. Oh, it straight up doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Steady progress. Hold up. I gotta piss. Okay, back. Let's see. What is this? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Wait. Um, so I know there was that little bit, right? So we just EQ here. It's always M board. We go to Kingdra. We Octa. It's not inside. We Octa. Octa can kill if it crits, unfortunately. Or no. Yeah, we Octa and we try to flip so that it's consistent, consistent switching opportunity for you. Um, so that you can kill with Brave Bird. Or just have you hold the citrus. Yeah. Um, but if it doesn't kill, we just kill with you. Now, you show a fast kill there, so it can't be Blaziken if it's that. Um, and then you outspeed out damage. You outspeed out damage, so it would be you, for semi-random move, we could turtle, your wood hammer, is then Blaziken for that sucks. So if we do it that way, it's still just that bit of crit risk. Crit OBG kills. I mean, it's like we have to crit and then they have to hide and crit. That's like not a serious thing. I think it's fine. So we do if we get burned, we still have outs. Um, and then anyways, if it goes normally, we go wall ring and kill um with the wing beat, and then it's that, and then a kill, and fire blast. So, icing. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's and you need the Ross because Kindra's running the Ross. Waldo is also running a Ross because it can get fire blasted. Um, is running citrus. Robat's running citrus. Lorraine. Uh, we'll give it a citrus just in case it needs to face Flygon. Torterra is running these sauce. Alright, so there's like a little variance here. It's not too bad. It's like consecutive crits thing with one of them needing to be a high roll crit, and one of them is like our crit essentially. Um, no one from this team is coming. Uh, um, so it's items. Uh, we want Torterra. We want Robot. Waldo, Kendra, or Gyarados. to posit Blaziken, to take Blaziken's muscle band, to withdraw. Where is it? Walrein. Okay. And to level Walrein up. Items. Soft sand here. Is it everyone else's citrus? No, 2 raspberries. Oh fuck, my bad. Raspberry here, raspberry here, and citrus berries for all my other friends. Okay, some of those unlikely to proc. Hopefully not many of them do. Here, Torterra's leading with this soft sand. Because I assume it's going to be assumed correctly. Um, Earthquake always kills here. And this is going to be Embor for always Flare Blitz. Yeah. We're going to Kingdra. Kingdra can get burned here. It's where part of the like Jeopardy comes in. But really what we want is to not crit this Octazooka. A lot of the time it's okay if Kingdra gets burned. Kingdra actually can't get burned now, so it's just the Octazooka crit. Okay, it doesn't happen. We're gonna flip turn. Okay. We're going into Walrein. Walrein shows a kill to Blaziken with only CC. And we're going to Crobat. Crobat, even after 1 tick of speed boost, actually still outspeeds Blaziken. Okay, its White Herb is going to proc. That's fine though, because we do just kill with Brightbird. And this is always Golurk. What? Okay, I guess it's not always Golurk. I guess I was wrong. Sure. Um, we're going into fucking Gyarados, I guess. This should always be because I show a fast 2-shot. Or wait, no, it doesn't matter that I show a fast 2-shot. What am I talking about? This should always be Scale Shot. I still think I'd go into Gyarados. Yeah. Okay. It gets the many hits. Um, Now the question is, so Scale Shot, 5 hit against Gyarados. How many crits does it need? Well, first of all, it deals 23, potentially deals as many as 23 times 5. But it's 115. So it needs 1 crit in order to kill. I think we just do, in fact, just go to normal first. And we're going to Leech Life. Thought it would be guaranteed fire. Oh, did I have Sun Up when I calculated? Oh, it's semi-random move. I guess I have -1. It's still -1, 3 hits. It's still semi-random move. Fire Blast and EQ. Okay, I mean that's a good thing for me, technically. Um, this is Golurk. We're going into Terra, yeah, and we just kill with Woodhammer. We outspeed and we kill. Well, I was wrong about some stuff there, but it didn't end up leading to anything untoward. Um, if Gyarados got like faced like 5 crits from Scale Shot or whatever, I think it could have died or something. I came from up here. Yeah. Does this let me out? No. Is this? Wait, wait. Oh my God. Okay, it's this. Yes. Okay. Is this the now the last bite before Flannery? It is. All right. So this is the one that both the new guys are coming to as of now. Okay. So, Sonic. Oh, check. So, well, first of all, items. Everyone. Like I said, no one. One guy used their citrus. So, no. Um. So we want three of these guys. Three of these guys. We don't want you. You. We don't want you. We don't want you. Do want you and you. You. Yeah. Um. Two. You up? No, I don't think we want our blast. And then we want to give out items. You get a citrus actually, yeah. So I wasn't aiming for you, but you get a citrus. You get a citrus. You get a citrus. And then Chesto here. And what's that? Solar powder here. It's blazing in now. Right, I'll just go over this again. Okay, so Blaziken US kills. And that's Nidoking. Just Earth Power. That's Gyarados. Puts Icing Wind. And then kills with Waterfall. And then almost always that's going to be Superior for usually Stone Edge. It can be Stealth Rocks, of course, but it's usually Stone Edge. And if it's Stealth Rocks, it's fine because we have Turtonator. So here we kill with Woodhammer. This is Burn Up. We go to a Turtonator. After the Burn Up, it's always going to be CC. And we're going to Rapid Span. It's going to CC again. We're going to Crobat. After 2 CCs and a Rapid Spin, Breakbird always kills. So we U-turn Delphox. And then, yeah. And then Houndoom. Houndoom is so good. Which means we deal 26. And then Houndoom. Well, Eeked. Houndoom can kill. It's like it just improves the range. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Um seems pretty consistent. There's like I don't think Delphox can beat Houndoom 1v1. I think it would require or I mean, I don't think it can happen. I think that it's not even that it would require some wild circumstances. I think it can't happen, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if like it gets a 3-turn sleep and a bunch of crits or something, I'm not sure. Um, it's this. Is it this? No. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so it's this. Okay. And we are leading Blaziken. Okay. Okay. So, CC always kills. This is Nido Queen, King. We're transing all the Nidos. This is always Earth Power. We're going to Gyarados. So we're going to click Icy Wind. Icy Wind always breaks sub if it clicks sub. And even though it didn't drop the speed, um, Waterfall now KOs. So we can just always Waterfall. And if it clicks sub, we just keep breaking the sub and it just keeps putting itself in range of Waterfall. But Waterfall, this will always kill, even after the healing. Okay, and this is Stone Edge. Most of the time, 15% of the time, it can be Stealth Rocks. It's fine if it's either. Okay. We're gonna click Woodhammer. Woodhammer always kills. And then this is still, even though we're quite low, or rather after the citrus, anyways, this is burnout. This is guaranteed burnout. And we're going to Turtonator. So now that Arcanine is no longer a fire type and it's burned its fire gem, it must click CC. We're going to click Rapid Spin. Once again, this is guaranteed close combat. We're going into Crobat. Okay. After 2 defense drops, Brightbird and Rapid Spin, Brightbird always kills. And I believe this is now guaranteed Psychic from Delphox. We're going to U-turn into Houndoom. Yeah. And we're going to click Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse can kill. It's a roll. There we go. It does kill. All right. I think that's Flan now. Okay. All right. Flan is very consistent, but has a little bit of risk. Um, if we, it's the classic. If we crit the Marowak, right? But it's not even that. Like we need to either high roll crit or Marowak needs to pick the wrong 1 in 3 move and also recrit, right? So it is something like a 4% risk to crit. And if we crit, it's not guaranteed that anything dies. In fact, it's quite unlikely something dies, even if we do crit the Marowak. So it is very consistent. Actually, everyone give me your items. But no one from this team is coming to preliminary. Okay. Coming to Flannery are Torkoal. We're going to deposit Torkoal. And in slot 2, we have, where is he? Why am I blind all of a sudden? Oh, there, Armaldo in slot 2. And we have, whoops, we have Togi D. And then we have Caracosta. And then the backup team are Gyarados, or not Gyarados, Gigalith and Corviknight. Gigalith and Corviknight are not likely to enter the fight. It's likely to be a 4-mon Flannery. Items. Uh, Torkoal doesn't get an item. You get a citrus. You get a citrus. You get the muscle band. You get the heartstone. And you get the iron ball. Okay, just I mean, I think this is, like I said, I think this is very consistent. And this is one I've been over a few times. It's also very simple, so I just trust it implicitly because I spent a lot of, or not a lot of time. This is what I did first, is I cooked this. I'm like positive it works. I don't know why I'm nervous. I mean, I guess there is risk here. Okay. All right, let's do it. So this is possible because of my Torkoal. Armado is not a typical flan slider, obviously, but the good news is it shows no kills on turn one. In fact, it only shows one kill in the entire fight to Marowak, who outspeeds it. What Torkoal is going to do is it's going to give Armaldo the chance to click Rapids Bend so that it doesn't need to worry about Marowak killing it, which is going to allow Armaldo to complete the flan slide. And it's like my Torkoal is like very especially bad, it- which is what lets this happen. Like it's so frail, and it's kind of the goat for that. Um, we're gonna protect. Torkoal is in slot one, um, and Charizard is going to die on turn one as always. Torkoal is going to bait the first fast kill it shows in the back, which is Entei for always Stone Edge. Maldo is going to click Slide. It's going to kill Charizard. It's going to bring Salazzle to its sash. Why am I nervous? By the way, Torkoal always baits only Sludge Bomb on both turns from Salazzle, both turn one and turn two. Even when Sun is up, it baits only Sludge Bomb. Okay. It can level. We have, for the initial bit, we have 2 levels of leeway. So even if it were to have leveled, it would have been fine. I didn't really check the XP. I assumed it would not level twice. On this turn, we are going to go into Totemaru, who's holding the Iron Ball with Torkoal. And Armaldo is going to click Rapid Spin into Salazzle. Um, when Armaldo kills Salazzle, it's going to bait Marowak because Marowak is the only kill in the back. However, as previously mentioned, after the Rapid Spin, Armaldo will outspeed Marowak because Togepi is holding the Iron Ball. Marowak will always target Togepi. But this next turn. That's fine. Miss is fine. Um, this next turn is the turn where things can potentially go wrong. And by wrong, I mean like most of the time it's completely fine. It's a 4% chance of fuck shit. So because um, Togedemaru has Spiky Shield, and first of all, Togedemaru baits completely random move from Marowak. Um, and we very much hope it's not Flare Blitz because Togedemaru has Spiky Shield. If it's Flare Blitz, then uh, Flare Blitz is its only contact move, and it will take a little bit of chip off of Spiky Shield, which we don't want. Um, because we don't want Rock Slide to crit. If Rock Slide crits and it clicks Flare Blitz, it will always die. If Rock Slide high roll crits, it will die regardless. So we don't want a high roll crit and no Flare Blitz, and we don't want Flare Blitz and crit in general. We're going to click Spiky Shield. Entei, by the way, never dies. Entei is always going to survive this turn. We're going to click Spiky Shield and we're going to click Rock Slide. Okay. Yep. No crit. No crit. Okay. We're riskless. And it flinches. That's funny. Um, we're going to go back into Torkoal on Sacred Fire, guaranteed Sacred Fire, and Armaldo is going to click Slide again. It's going to kill Entei after it Sacred Fires, and it's going to kill Marowak before it can act. Good. All right, all right. Okay, we knew about Intimidate. Oracle is going to protect. It's baiting 2 fast kills. And Armaldo is going to slide. Slide always kills Talonflame. It's going to deal about a third to somewhere between a third and half to Incin. Okay, sure. Torkoal is going to switch into Caracosta, who is completely safe against Incin. Armaldo is going to slide. This slide can kill because it's singles damage now. We're going to protect with Caracosta because Armaldo deserves all 6 kills. Oh, honestly, clean. Honestly, really clean. So happy with that. Oh my God, we're at the Surf Sim. We're at the Surf Sim deathless. I mean, that feels very good. Um, yeah, sure. Um, yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna call it. That's a pretty natural place to call it. We'll take our encounters next time, and then I'll see what fights I can prep beforehand, and I'll probably do what we did this time around, where if it makes sense to work in the new guts because the line is sketchy, then we'll do that. But yeah, this was productive. This was productive. Okay.